Yo, chat, man, what's going on? We're gonna get started yet again, but now I got everything set. I got my levels cool. Things aren't going haywire. Things aren't just dropping out of nowhere. Maintaining floor, okay. We got a good feed now. My original and damn things. My headphones did. Chat, don't forget to drop a like. Double tap that screen. If you love me, watch the ad. If you getting to know me, wait. Just wait. Think about it. Think twice. Maybe skip a second. That's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's only game time. No, I don't want to switch. We got the Titans here, Titans. We got some Ultimate Team. We got new stuff. What? Man, I'm trying to be like you, man. I'm trying to be like you, brother. Mister, I can. Did you cut the locks? Did you cut the locks, sir? I peeped. I peeped. Remember Joe Smo, man. Joe Smo. When you jumping on Madden? That's a true question. That's the real question. When you hopping on? That's a good game. You said you about to restart. Why? Why? Why the restart? Like, I added on my sides. I can't restart. So you're not feeling it right now, bro. You're not feeling the hair. You're not feeling your content, because your content is snap. Your content is snap, sir. I was telling my homie about it today. He was like, "Nah, that shit sound tough." Sound. Because now we gotta do the streamer mix. We can't have no background music. Copyright. We're going to our franchise. We're going to continue this Titans. We got Jets first week. We got that Giants. And delegate. Game day. Who playing this? I don't know who on my team right now. The mighty Titan.
It's the building that was open the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys just about set to go in this one. Across the way, the head coach for the Titans. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Come on, A-Rod.
Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And away we go from Nashville. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Bringing him out, he's picked up a couple of nicknames in his 7 years in the league now. Out of Duke University, it is Daniel Jones.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Pitch out to Montgomery. His defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one.
Whole bunch of white helmets to that.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that one.
Be a leader. Be a leader.
This one's going to hit the ground incomplete. Had to look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force 4th down. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
We're flying to the ball. We're flying to the ball right here. Offense, we need the same.
Takes this in at the 25. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. They're going to be let out by someone possibly playing his final NFL season. Still going in his early 40s. It is Aaron Rodgers.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility.
Team. Let's beat him,
it's
Aaron.
only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie. He could be playing the part of the league MVP. Maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Yeah, Aaron got to slow him down.
Going to the ground again on first. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price.
Like
Will McDonald. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Rodgers. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It was right there. Don't make it hard for us.
3rd down and 20.
Try to play that cover, baby.
Now here's Rodgers. And that throw's broken up incomplete. It looked like he had it until that hit arrived. It's going to be 4th down.
I expect you to catch that break.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now go for it. Rodgers absolutely fires this one right side. That one's cut.
Got them told them, boy.
Biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. 1st and goal, they're looking for an opening drive touchdown.
1st and goal at the
They'll run here with Jones.
Yeah, no.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Aaron Jones on the board. That's his first of the season.
Their year sure begins on a high note, and they'll begin with a win too, Kate, if they could put more drives like that one together. Not how you start, it's about how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And he's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line.
Oh, no.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Defense gets to him, shoves him out, gain of about 16 before they did so, and that gives New York the first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Go play fake with Jones.
Milano, come on now.
It's the rookie from Georgia. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to be first down Jets.
A gain of 17 yards. First down Jets.
Handoff running right. Montgomery escapes the defender. And they get him down after a gain of 10. Great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Jets first down.
Play fake, Jones. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He held on to that for one reason and one reason alone, because he's got some kind of powerful grip strength. That was incredible to take that shot and still possess the ball.
Throwing on second, Jones. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
No, I didn't. It was in 5 yards.
They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. just a good old little penalty.
That one splits the uprights. And his first try of the season ties us at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far.
You didn't even touch nobody, 12.
Midfield there before they finally drag him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that,
contact
kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up.
We got a fantasy
with
team, bro.
position.
We got a fantasy team going on with the Titans.
A-Rod
is my quarterback, about to get sacked.
No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37.
I don't even know who's more. All right, wide out. I got Ridley.
And that sack is going to make it second down when we come back for our second quarter.
Nobody even knows.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
We got Ridley, we got Devontae Adams, and Njoku, and we got to fill our cup up, baby. Njoku right now. Let me get that. Njoku and stem that down. Calvin just do a curl.
Rodgers now on second down. On target here to Njoku. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
You play football for real?
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
We play football.
First and 10 at the 40.
A give left side to Brown. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
It's a gain of 6.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yeah, I want to see Rodgers, man.
To throw is Rodgers. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this winds up all the way down into the red zone. They convert on fourth down.
Okay, so you out there trying to tackle
every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
From the red zone on first. Look what a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Travis Jones. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
I pressed the wrong button.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Terrion Arnold has it!
That's it right there. That's the resilience and mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him.
Your favorite tight end, favorite receiver.
They're going to get shots taken in the end zone, but instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
I appreciate the lights, man.
To throw, here's Jones.
Well, let me go. Ramsey.
Finds a seam down the middle.
Ramsey made the worst angle ever.
Inside the 30.
DK Metcalf took the hell off.
It's a New York
DK took the
touchdown.
hell off.
Touchdown, New York.
That score was less about the throw.
See, Ramsey, that's why I need you at corner.
But it was more about
You'll
getting
need
into
you at
somebody who
corner.
knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Boy, DK said, oh, let me take off here.
It's all lined up. Falk ready to send this one flying. LaVisca Chenault to return it. Jukes away from one. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Titans offense headed back out. Let's take a look at their offensive coordinator, Brian Dable. He's a former coach of the year, of course, as head coach of the Giants for the last 4 years, running things in East Rutherford before he was let go and brought in by Tennessee. Titans to the line now, first and 10.
There was 70 points scored for both sides.
Here's Brown to start the drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Rodgers rushing everybody to the line.
That is my favorite game. I just haven't been playing it in a long time.
Second down pass play coming. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And it's going to be first down, Tennessee.
That's good for the Titans. First down.
Now Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Just quick run out. Come on, Brown. Rodgers line up.
10 yards on the pickup.
Give on second is Brown. It's in. He's going to be stopped after a 1-yard gain. It's going to be first down, Titans. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning.
I played myself.
More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Rodgers to throw. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
Titans. First down.
Rodgers set to pass. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Second and 2.
Rodgers to throw, second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Jets take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. A first down carry for Brown. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's sucked down at the 3. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here's Brown again. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
Come on, Joku.
To throw, Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
Through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Here's a give to Montgomery to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. A nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So it gives them a little room. Exactly what they needed.
Yeah, defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground.
Go in the end zone. Come on now.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, running it was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
Eagles.
That return's going to leave them enough time to
what happened last week in the yard?
Before the half.
Want to talk about it?
Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
They said try to 62
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete, so no time remaining in our first half. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Our trip around the league starts now, and we go to a land down under. Both teams taking long flights to Melbourne, Australia.
Dang.
The 49ers taking on the Rams. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. This'll wind up a touchdown.
The 49ers.
The Niners kick off their 80th season as an NFL franchise with a win down under in Melbourne.
Franklin is.
Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Cleveland Browns. And it's Tyler Algier. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. And it's a 70-yard touchdown. The Browns do, however, find themselves trailing at the half. Lastly, let's check out the impact player from this opening slate of games of 2026, and it's this man.
Herbert? What Herbert
And it's
doing?
the rookie from USC, Makai Lemon. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Seahawks raise their Super Bowl banner and begin the new season the same way they ended last season, with a win over the Patriots. And as night falls on a fantastic first Sunday of football, a look here at the rest of the action on a hectic first day of the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Ain't that bad. Come on now. 10 for 6. I don't know if that was wind though. Went heavy.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down, it's Rogers. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Rogers from the gun. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop was made. First down coming up.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Right side into the hands of Adams. And a big chunk picked up on that play, over 20, and he gets him the first.
23 more yards. That's another.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Quick throw is caught by Ridley. And he's going to be taken down, so calling about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so...
He will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. David Njoku with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Jets and running back David Montgomery getting back to work. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. And as you can see, getting some rain on the fields now, so adding difficulty here as they attack this 1st and 10. Now it's Jones out the play action. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman.
He dropped it
there for that quick stop. Nice completion. Gets him across midfield. He finds him 16 yards.
Can I challenge the play? Throw the flag.
Put things things on pause here for a moment as the Titans decide to challenge that last call.
Yeah, we thought
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brocky can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, side judge for a spring game.
Well, how'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
After review of the play.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Quick throw is caught. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Big hitter on first down. 32 yards.
That play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
I was gonna play for the subs too.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's going to be brought down at the 13-yard line. Lady Jarrett. And that's going to back them up now into a 3rd down and 7. Now Jones. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Grady, what's wrong?
They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. The kick by Folk is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And this drive will start inside the 25. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't. I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for them today.
A throw right side finds Cup. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to give the Titans a first down. We've set it down from 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. And the rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. That's Jones again. And that is a couple for him today.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Caught by Hill over the middle. And he's brought down. So even with the nice gain there, partner, dug themselves quite a hole that they haven't gotten out of yet. It's 4th down. We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's what this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He's stopped a step short of that first down marker. All right, well, we know the raindrops will be back and in greater numbers at some point, but letting up for the moment. It's third down. They'll try to run for it with Montgomery. Able to get about one on the play. And that's going to be good for a Jets first down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. First down, Jets.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Montgomery again.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got third down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Stops short of the goal line.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
It's Montgomery again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, New York.
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Offside.
That one splits the uprights. And that makes this a 10-point game. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Kay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
I love that. On second down, Rodgers connects with his back. Aaron Jones. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And it's going to be first down, Tennessee. Rodgers rushing everybody to the line. To throw here on first down. Fits it through the middle. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and it gets him the first.
That's another Titans first down.
Now here's Rodgers. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Titans have a first.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Now Rodgers. To Jones it goes again. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throwing now. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off, and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Chad, they got it. They got me on this one.
So it's a road win for the Jets. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does...
Defense got to tighten up. Grade them. Yeah, that's a week. Nothing. Eagles week. This week's matchup against the Eagles. Yeah, go ahead and handle the prep. I'm gonna deal with it. Bevel. Go ahead and do that too. I'm here to play.
What a start. I'm Scott Hansen, pleased to be back for a 2nd season. This is your weekly recap presented by Lowe's. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the New York Jets.
For Harbor Freight.
And when you need the tough yards, give it to Knuckles, David Montgomery. He'll power it in from 1 yard out. The Jets were a 3-win team a season ago, but they are 1-0 now, and no revenge for Robert Saleh this time as the team from New Jersey beats the team with the New Jerseys. Next up, let's look in on the Browns and Jaguars from Everbank Stadium out in Duval. And it's Tyler Algier. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. And it turns into a 70-yard touchdown run. Already some unfortunate injury news to tell you about from the opening slate of games. The big news of the week comes from the Philadelphia Eagles and their star running back. He picked up a thumb injury in last week's game. He's likely to miss some time, but early indications are that it should only be a week or two.
That's unfortunate.
So good to have football back front and center. Here is our first EA Sports Player of the Week.
Lamar played for the Jazz.
And we'll spotlight this man, Lamar Jackson. He was good as gold in his guys' win at Las Vegas. He threw for more than 300 yards and had 4 touchdown passes to boot. Meanwhile, a look at the rest of Week 1's top performers, all grading out at an A+ on their first test of the new season. With this opening week of action now complete, time for a look at the NFL leaders in passing yards. And the man who came bursting out of the gate in Week 1? The former MVP, Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams. With that, a look at the scores from a wild first week of the new NFL season. And that'll do it for us. After a fun first week, let's do it again, shall we? Scott Hansen here in Orlando. Good night from EA Sports.
How's that? Stafford still end up on the Rams. I feel like there's something going on here. So A-Chan not playing this week, so that's good.
The 2026 season has arrived. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap, presented by Lowe's. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the New York Jets. And when you need the tough yards, give it to...
What's going on? This week.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Nashville. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. The offense has a long field on drive 1. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
He's going to keep it himself. And he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up 6, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Mark him up at the 39-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, Reed. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall, incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You've got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
The numbers on the ground Benson put up last week: 16 carries, 67 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that ball. 1st down, Philadelphia. A run with Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
So play caller's dream, 2nd and inches. On the ground, it's Benson. And he's in! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Titans nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the 1st time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad, and I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception, but I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The rookie linebacker in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down for Tennessee.
29-yard line.
Rodgers now. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Throwing, Rodgers. Flush to his right. A throat behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. It's going to be third. They need one. Now Brown. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
A loss of 2 yards. It's
now Rodgers on 4th down. It's complete. He's got Cup.
You got to put a cup up, baby.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come up with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Williams on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. Well, after a great week 1 and the opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off week 2, we have to look ahead to tonight. Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Then really good matchup tomorrow, Monday night in prime time. Buzzworthy teams in the offseason. The Rams already opened in Australia. The Giants open with the Cowboys. Now those two teams will meet at SoFi in Inglewood. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. 3rd and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the first down. Boys, he paid a price. Took a pretty good shot at the end of that one, but does get the first down.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down, and live to play another snap. Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. That is Max Crosby. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. On is Bailey, and he sends it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Titans offense and Cooper Kupp heading back onto the field. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And
what happened?
3rd down going to be incomplete.
For Chase Brown.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He gets this complete, finding Adams.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener, and you play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
They'll run here with Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagle first down.
In motion, it's Waddle.
You going down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
That is Ferguson in motion. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That is Ferguson in motion. Daniels now going to look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
What's up, Spence?
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Good blocking, and he's in.
He got that?
Aiden Daniels. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
That ties the game at 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. So, halftime straight ahead, and we'll send it to Scott Anson as the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Bengals. And here is Joe Mixon. He sees an opening and takes advantage of it, a 16-yard rushing touchdown. The Bengals still trail, however, and that game's gone to half. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they host the Cleveland Browns. And it's Chris Olave. He'll take this one in, one of 2 touchdowns for him in the first half. The Browns, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's get a look who's getting a hot start to the year. It's our impact player from Week 2, and it's this man. And it's the rookie, the #1 overall pick, Fernando Mendoza. He's going to find his man, touchdown, 31 yards on the pass.
He cooked him.
The Bills do, however, wind up falling in this one. And with that, time to look at what else went down in Week 2 of the NFL's regular season.
Appreciate the like, chat. Appreciate the likes.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Titans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Well, after a great Week 1 and the opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off Week 2, we have to look ahead to tonight. Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Again, really good matchup tomorrow, Monday night in prime time. Buzzworthy teams in the offseason. The Rams already opened in Australia. The Giants open with the Cowboys. Now those 2 teams will meet at SoFi in England. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 2.
From the gun, Rodgers. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. Zayvon Collins. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Cole now on to punt, and that kicks away. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing now. Daniel. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. On the zone read, a give to Benson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
A gain of 13 yards.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
Yeah, he used to not be getting walks.
Mike, it's zone defense. You just can't stare down where you want to go with the ball. Everything against zone is manipulating the defensive coverage with your eyes, and he just stares down his receiver. He doesn't even locate the linebacker at all, and he just throws it right to him. And then from there, the linebacker turns into a running back, essentially, and brings this one all the way back for 6.
Eagles 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And time again, Greg, the yards on the ground have been very difficult to come by.
Yeah, and it really goes against conventional wisdom, Mike. You hear so often everyone talk about you run the ball to open up the pass, and really that's not necessarily true. Oftentimes when you're having trouble on the ground, the best way to open things up underneath is by passing the ball, and that could be a variety of ways. Throwing it downfield, screen passes, swing passes. Just get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and open things up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Benson. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort, I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
I'll be playing Mutt soon. Probably after this.
Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner.
I said, yeah, this is a fantasy draft. I'll be playing mud after this.
Just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions.
That's why I got Rodgers on my as a quarterback.
And it leads to third down and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Again, it's Rodgers. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit.
Every other read. Just take the easy check down. You gotta take my easy check down.
It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Pass is completed to Cup. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
3rd and 2.
They try and run for the first down with Jones. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I go for it, Jack. So I'm going to go for it.
It's 4th down.
The shotgun, it's A-Rob. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On play action, Daniels. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
That's not intentional.
And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete.
Intentional as hell.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
They'll go play action here with Daniel.
Tackle, boy.
Right side, it's the tight end Evans.
We'll wrap up.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
In motion, it's Waddle. Daniels gonna throw again.
Get those.
Right well and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And the Titans are gonna take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration waiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, it's Brown. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. brings up 3rd and 1.
Carry here.
I got just fall over.
And he will have a Titans first down. Able to convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
I had to do it to him.
Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play.
Oh, no.
As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll take this one in. Chase Brown. Touchdown Titans. That is first touchdown of the new year. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Titans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Eagles 14.
Both teams
Sherman
ready to go
talking
once
shit.
more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Oh, like, Jay, are you happy about losing or happy about
ready to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far. Intercepting in place, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's down
I had a shot.
inside the
Looking
40-yard
shaky.
line.
28-yard gain. First down, Eagles.
Daniels now on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They can't hear you.
In motion, it's Waddle. On second down, it's Daniels. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson.
Ooh.
That was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
To the air again is Daniels. That is caught.
Terrible.
And they get the 2-point conversion.
A1 terrible.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy.
Hands him, hands
in a
him.
position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And the Titans able to cover it up and secure the football, and they should secure the victory as well. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.
Ultimate Team time. You? What we got in here? So yeah, new welcome pack, collector series. What the animation look like? Ooh. DK Metcalf LTD, Quentin Mitchell LTD. We'll go check out the catalog. You got DK and Quentin LTDs. You got Sonny Styles LTD. You got Mason Delaney, Caleb Downs, Derek Gard. I just had him on the other team. Oh, he was a Titan. A right tackle, a little A-Rod. Scotabo, Xavier Watts, Chase Young. Scotabo could come home. He can come to the team. Maybe even the Sam. You got sets? Pop 82s. How much 82? 64. Okay. Not doing no B&D. Alright, let's check out the store. You got a launch bundle. A plus or A5 collector's player. A2 plus. Platinum kicker. Punter field. For $25 and you can get 3 of them. That's $75. Y'all don't forget how much you spend on the game. Please don't. Because they're trying to get all of it back and more. I'll get my daily gold. My B&D collector's token. Got 80, okay. $277 plus, well, 1. Just same pack, 77 packs. B&D. I got anything for training? Nothing for training? Come on. Got collector series tokens. Nah, bro, she's at work tonight. She's at work tonight. What challenges do we have? Let's knock out some of these challenges.
That's Goddard in motion. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
This will be a second down and 6. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts using the pop pass.
Ball, get the ball.
And he lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
This
It's like throwing now another 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business first.
What? Oh, fuck it. We just gonna jump in the head, chat. See how this goes. Make noise, make noise.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways you look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, like, you just can't miss layups like that.
Abuse that line.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Now, Milroe, miss a designed run.
What?
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A
32.
big play for
Who is he?
Seattle. 32 yards. 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was tackled at the
17 yards on that play. 1st down, Seattle.
1st down, Seahawks.
Right.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
brings up 2nd and goal.
Henry. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens, nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd and 10.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
On 2nd down, Dart. That one
Come
down
on.
the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see...
Luke jumped that, but my Brock can't catch it.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
My Brock can't catch a pass. Nobody around him, but Luke jumping up
You
and
come
between
out,
traffic.
you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Who you pep talk to?
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end.
End of the quarter. Let's get some water.
Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. They send Ridley in motion. From the gun, it's Milrow. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Devontae Sweat getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Need some
There's
pressure.
one positive remaining. It's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have got
he caught that.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On play action, it is Dart. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered.
Tighten up. Bro, I need to.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there.
Tighten up, bro.
Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10.
Quarterback cold.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On the give, this is Taylor. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That
He's way
is
doing some line ahead.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in a positive outcome. So I'd be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later.
And he's not throwing the ball over the dog on line ahead.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Pitt, honestly, you're supposed to cook him.
They'll go, and here's Dart. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
throwing again, Dart. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
AJ, you're supposed to be off this team. I thought Ben cut you.
To the air once more is Dart. They'll set up the screen to Taylor, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Oh, a desync has occurred. That's not my fault. A1 Wi-Fi. Well, alright, let me play for real. Hopefully I don't get matched up against a God squad. Because I haven't upgraded the team. Failed to start a game. Back out. We're going to look at the lineup real quick while we get that right. Check out the offense. Da-da-da. I need receivers. Boy, our receivers are not like that at all. They might have a little bit of speed to them, but we not like that. Pittman, everybody got him. He free. Nah. I didn't get a loss though. It's just a desync. So Madden being Madden, EA being EA. I'll take the mutual. I did not feel like dealing with that offense. So I need to get a new receiving core. I need to get another tight end. And my right side of my line need help. Like help. My left guard needs help. D-line needs help. Like Dante, he had 82 for real. He just out of position. Sauce, I can't upgrade him yet. Travis, probably the most. He looked like he like that, but he be slacking over there. I swear, he be over there in his own little world, not trying to play defense. I don't know if he's thinking about college days. He trying to hit them folks. What's going on? I got Njoku. I gotta power him up. He right here. I got I've been off for a couple of days. Yeah, that 5 and then you got hit that.
What the fuck?
All right, so let's see. Let's get the Evos. Where past them? Yeah. Evo Hub. Where is it? Let's go to active. He's not active? Nah. For real? I know I'm supposed to. I haven't got into my theme team, bro. MC Lurks, yeah, bro. I appreciate the follow. I saw you come through. I wanted to upgrade, but they won't let us. Sauce is gonna go ahead and be that dude on my corner. He said, "Go get Lamar." You know how much Lamar costs? You running 25? Okay. I see you. Okay. I can see that. 25, 20 Ravens and Eagles. True, 21. Do you sit here and blitz all day, bro? I can't stand the person that blitz all day. I need to do a theme team. I ain't gonna cap. I just been all over the board in these games. Where was I going? How much is Lamar? You got me in the store. What was Lamar, 84? Oh, you got a Super Bowl already? Clutch. Man, shout out to Justin, bro. You already got a Super Bowl in your belt? My man out here doing it. I need to play more. I've been in the franchise. I've been on Superstar. I've been all over the map. I need to lock in on Mutt real quick. 415. That's not bad. What's his speed? His speed must be stupid. I seen one Lamar, 83. Probably stupid for a quarterback. I got Dart, 78. Dart can go though. I'm about done with him. Look, Kyler got 85 speed. Sheesh. Who else out here? You got any of the new cards yet? Of the collector series? I just got I need to knock out my solos. I need to knock out a lot of stuff. DC. Justin, you run duos? We can run duos sometimes, brother. We can do that. Hey, hon. Yeah, definitely come. Pulled down, sold him, got Hamilton.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field.
That's a clutch move, though.
Of the Browns.
See, I got Bates, and Bates was a dog on D&D, so I'm just like,
this matchup. Looking around and hearing this crowd.
Nah, it's all good. Anytime.
What's it like when you
we can link up and run duels. I'm down for that. Same as the channel, bro. Real easy.
To the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs. Sitting on their
I came
hands.
and hit the jackpot. Girl, you supposed to be at work.
Noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
They'll start this on the ground.
I'll get around that.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Nah, bro, I believe you.
Brings up 2nd and
From
9.
the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I believe you.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Off balance throw, it's complete.
You out here.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Bro, when I say I used to be locked in, I used to average at least 4 picks a game. Like, defense was my side.
For his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches.
We finna change that up this year. We back.
Nice job there making that happen.
To the right side, he's got Ingram.
Ooh, I was gonna go up and over. It was gonna get bad. It was gonna get bad.
16, this offense is humming. A first down.
First down.
Block for one. Corner. Stand down. Drag.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down.
I'm pass heavy, so it's hard for me to always go back to the run.
For 1st and 10. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Here we go.
Taylor.
Get up.
Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
I need to work on my jumping the pile. I want to jump the pile.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and
A
goal.
little closer now.
Throwing is Dart.
Yeah, Skippy, I was just waiting.
Didn't look like he got there. No, they're gonna mark him just short. That's gonna.
And this is why I want Scatterball.
Coming into the game,
right here.
Defensively, you
I just want to give him that knucklehead a ball, like go get it.
He's gonna try to take it in on his own, but not in this case. They were quick to react. Stop him
Go
short.
get it, boy.
Now brings up 3rd and
Yeah,
goal.
run to the left side, the strong side.
Here's
Come on, man, y'all lined up. Go.
They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
It might took more than we thought, but we got in there.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Hey.
And this is certainly what every team in the league is trying to do, especially on these opening
you are
scripted
away.
drives, Mike. And they tell
You
us
in the
meetings,
building. That's
you hear
what you
coaches
are.
talk about it all the time. We want to establish the line of scrimmage. We want to be the tougher team. And me and you can sit up here and debate the effectiveness of that strategy, but certainly in this case, power run game, downhill on the goal line, and That's a dream start.
7-0.
More defenses lock in.
As this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6.
Oh, Lord. Good tackle, boy.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Keller Williams.
They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Okay.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play.
I understand, bro. At least I'm not the only one. He said, I vowed to take my runs.
2nd down and 7.
I'm sure they appreciate your commitment. Oh.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side.
No, 100%.
They get 22 yards there.
Man, he catch me slipping while I look over to read. I'll be like, huh? Oh, shit.
From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Hit him.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
It was supposed to be that.
And that keeps him ahead.
The helmet was supposed to fly off
First
him.
down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and
You throwing the don't do that.
38-yard
On
line.
2nd down, it's Williams.
Stuck on the line.
He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins.
Just because I get in the line of area doesn't mean I'm not
inside the 20-yard line.
Alright, let me switch.
This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
At the 18-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun,
Off the
it's
middle.
Williams. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown.
Over here.
Touchdown, Cleveland. On is Chase McLaughlin for the
He
extra
said, just
point.
imagine moving to the Browns. I know Shador not back there. I know that much.
And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7.
Alright, he said lock in.
Each team one possession, each team a score.
Lock in.
7-7 as they kick it off.
Do I have to?
The return starts from the 5.
Damn.
Brought down right at
It was-
the 35.
it was there.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Distraction.
On 1st down, they'll start.
You gonna pancake somebody
He'll be
now?
taken down
You have been blocking all year. Now you gonna pull out this pancake?
First half.
You getting flapjacks?
7. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They'll go again here with Taylor.
Cut back
He'll be
lane.
taken down
So
right
cut back
at
lane, though?
midfield.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
13 yards.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass.
At this point, lineman catch the ball. You just looking at it.
To take the play calling as the game unfolds. The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And
Dart,
he's going to be
I thought
stopped
you were
pretty
faster than
quickly. Scramble.
Thought you were
Let's
gonna
give him 2 for that one.
Little
Second
gazelle.
down and 8.
Start moving for real.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Dart. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
Intended for
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart.
Come back to the ball.
He gets this one.
That's why I said come back to the ball. Come back to the ball.
It's just backbreaking here.
When that big man said,
you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an open.
I ain't getting no reaction.
Still on the move. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Moving to his right. That is going to be...
Come on.
And he's got it.
What?
A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Brown.
AJ hasn't done shit for me like that all year. What?
McLaughlin, good on the
Yeah, we just doing stuff.
And the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He gets free. Inside the
I was about to say, boy, if you got him all way.
into the end zone. 93.
Boy, how many touchdowns is that? Back and forth, back and forth. The game, electrifying.
Response after the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown. The special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
What's up, boy?
And their
You can't have enough.
begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard
Nickel
line.
boys in. Nickel, nickel, nickel.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Out to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. 2nd and long coming up.
Vegas, Vegas.
Here's Williams.
Ain't going nowhere.
This pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Ain't going nowhere.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Pitch.
Run with Judkins to begin the drive.
And I'm running contained, so that's he shouldn't just get outside so fast. That should be sprinting to the outside.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Williams.
Thank you.
Oh, that one intercepted.
Thank you.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He lucky I ain't finished up there. That would have been an ugly old clip.
Here's 2nd down and 5. Throwing. Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. Dart.
63, what the hell are you doing?
Get rid of it, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down.
My kicker can't kick this.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
A 49-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down.
Why are you?
That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's taken down.
I don't know why y'all running man when we should be running zone.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Flush to his right.
Thank you.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do
Thank
it.
you.
It's intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback
Stop
in the
throwing
NFL.
that ball.
The ability to play
Switch stick is mean, boy.
use your legs to
Switch stick is
extend
mean.
play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The throw is dark. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And that is incomplete.
Really, I be having faith in you.
I think he predetermined.
I be trying to be like, yeah, I got you, buddy.
Even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. On the give, it's Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Browns 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
I don't know what you just imagine what's happening.
A big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
Oh my gosh.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
This is caught. A long way to go.
Dogs came after you.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. 2nd down, they need 2 yards. They go right back to Taylor. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think I might
really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever give credit.
Oh my God.
The football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover.
There we go.
Just somehow
no, I'm on PlayStation.
The ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
To throw is Williams.
There you go, boy.
Incomplete.
That's Fowler. Good shit, Fowler.
The intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's deep for Olave.
Hunter, you supposed to. Man, that's supposed to be easy, Moss.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get it with 19 seconds
on PlayStation.
On the clock.
But I got everything. PlayStation, PC, Switch.
This is 4th down.
Not mad of all. I can't do that to Ford. I can't do that to Ford.
And he's gonna have a Browns first down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
He said my bad.
Williams to the air once more. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Yo, if he would have caught that. If he would have caught that.
Holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA.
I had to lock in. Real quick. Got some season tickets, please. I need to upgrade to somebody. Strategy item. DK. Oh. Come on to the store yet. I think we're going to power Calais next. We got these two knuckleheads done. I look a little better, but I need to get my ends up. I know he's going to be at 85. My best card. Probably Hunter. But like, yeah, I'll say Hunter, but it's not like you really feel your good defensive player. Like Luke and Bush, I feel them because I use them more. But like Hunter and like Bates, I just know they out there. Sweat, I know he out there because they not throwing to their sides or he making the extra pressure up front. But like our user Luke and Devin, I need a whole new offense. Scratch them. Bowers, I got him as my captain though. I feel like he gonna upgrade over the year. Let's see, he can't upgrade yet for the vertical. So it's like I can upgrade on here, but that ain't no fun. I need to get a new left guard because little do I know he let me down. But I got Sammy. He got what, 86 speed? Speed. He be killing them across the middle, but until they unlock something else, I just can't do nothing. I need another running back. Some darts here until like I guess furthermore. Do that. Almost done with that field pass. Knocked out all these challenges. And I just started the legends and these. So I'll probably finish these overnight. But Justin, we're gonna link up. I'm gonna take a break. I'm probably gonna hop on for like an hour. So, until next time. All right, chat. All right, YouTube. I'll see y'all soon.